Welcome to Live with Aaron and Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And we have today with us from The Biggest Loser. I'm so excited because I'm a big Loser fan. Are you a big Loser fan?
Huge, huge. It's what you guys have been waiting for. We have Dolvett, Quince. Am I saying that correctly, Dolvett?
You are.
Okay, good.
Pronunciation is perfect.
Now, Dolvett, this season, season 14, it's huge because you guys actually have, for the first time, kids on the show, correct?
Yeah, it's never been done before in the history of Biggest Loser, so we're excited to take on 3 kid ambassadors who represent kids across America and just bring awareness to childhood obesity.
And what's the difference training a child versus training the adults?
Well, the difference is simple. We don't put them on a scale. The kids don't go on a scale. They're not forced to, be ostracized, so to speak, or anything like that. What we do is make it fun. We make it exciting. We take them outside. We show them portion controls with their foods. We bring the exercises to the families as well to show them how to keep making food in their household. So it's really good.
What do you think is one of the biggest challenges with, there's such a huge rise with child obesity. What do you think is the biggest challenge with training them?
Training the kids or training the adults?
The kids.
Sometimes the parents too. Yeah. I don't know. They want to give up too.
Yeah. I see adults are much harder than children because adults are very set in their ways, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Kids are like, okay, I just want to have fun. Like, what do you want to do next?
Right.
And they're already in the stage of life where they're willing to learn. So this is homework or going to class or PE. It's just making it fun and exciting again for kids.
Now, Dolvett, coming from a chubby kid background, I was bullied a lot. What were the stories that you got from the kids that you were able to help?
A lot of the same thing, to be honest with you, where the kids were being bullied for their weight. And one of the kids who I'm working with directly, she suffered a lot from kids making fun of her in school and wanting to try for certain sports, but because of her size, she was limited, or even if she wasn't limited, the kids made her feel limited. So it's really tough emotionally, especially for kids to, be teased and picked on. And, it's going to be great to watch these kids transform and build the confidence that they never had.
Well, I know for me, the one turning point was when I went hiking. I practically died hiking, and I said, well, if I could do this, I could do anything. What's what's their change of you attitude. Said courage, yeah, but attitude, how do they change? It's just like that. It's where we find out, what do these kids really love? Like, what motivates you right now? Whether it's baseball or gymnastics or running or swimming, and help them in those areas specifically to get better and better. Beat your time, for example. Can you do even better the next go around? And just kind of fall in love with progress, with something that you already care about.
Now, we mentioned about adults sometimes, it's harder to get them going. What do you do as a trainer to get them going when you are having the challenges with them? And do you ever get burned out by it?
You know what? With the adults, getting them going and getting them motivated is tough. That first week, that first second, and the second week, they come in so excited with smiles, but the second we get them in the gym, here comes the tears, here comes the throwing up, here comes the falling down. Hey, you got to destroy and rebuild, right? You have to. So, the challenge for me is helping them believe that they can do it first, and then secondly, keep doing it.
Now, Dolvett, did you always have it easy as a child growing up? I mean, were you always the fit kid? Were you always the popular kid? Did it come easy to you? And I mean, did it?
I mean, I never had it easy. I don't think any child necessarily has it easy out there. And I wasn't fit. I was a skinny kid, and I started to put on weight in high school and, build muscle that way. I think my challenges were the emotional challenges and, being bullied in school, and although I was a class clown, I was always a funny guy. It was always just tough for me sometimes. So I had to go through my challenges at home with my adopted parents and things of this nature. So all those emotions, I think, made me stronger and helped me connect with people along my way.
Now, Dolvett, you're originally from Atlanta, correct? Atlanta, Georgia?
I'm originally from Connecticut, yeah, but I've lived in Atlanta for 15 years, so you might as well say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now that you're out here in California, you know, filming The Biggest Loser, what's that transition been like for you, kind of growing up on the East Coast and now working out here on the West Coast?
Oh wow, it's different. You know, I didn't grow around I didn't grow up at all around the ocean, around mountains, and you know, I met Temescal Canyon one day and Runyon Canyon the next, and Santa Monica Stairs. It's great out here in Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. It speaks to my lifestyle, you know, being surrounded by all nature, you know, God's green earth, so to speak. So it's just very cool. It's definitely what I love. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, Dolvett, I have to ask, you know, when it comes to losing weight, everybody's got so many different diets out there, and I understand you don't want to think of it as a diet, you want to think of it as eating healthy. What maybe is your perspective on if I'm, you know, like me, I could lose a good, we'll say 3 pounds, okay? I need at least to lose 3
times maybe 3?
Wow, really? Okay.
No, we all could.
See, I'm already getting bullied. Okay, no, but seriously.
No, just be healthy. I'm always talking about being healthy, and that's why I just look up to trainers and life coaches and people who just better people's lives. And I agree with Aaron. It's like one of those things. What can we do to just drop those extra 10 pounds? You always hear about the extra 10 pounds.
You know, it's great because working out or eating healthy shouldn't be a chore. It shouldn't feel like work. It should be fun. Make it and keep it fun. To lose those last 10 pounds, just be super relevant of your portion control. What am I eating? Like, what did I do, first of all, to take off the first 15 pounds? These last 10 pounds, okay. I'm eating a little less of this. I'm eating more greens, and I know that's high in fiber, and that will flush my system. In order for me not to retain a lot of water, I'm going to sweat more often when I work out. I think I get that retention off of me. Boom, you wake up, the 10 pounds gone.
I sweat, but Kelly complains about it, you know, so.
Sometimes when we're under the lights, we got all the lights on us, I'm like, gosh, Aaron, I'm like, geez. But, so maybe that's a way that he can drop the weight a little quicker. I don't know. Just film a little bit more.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Exactly. Keep moving.
Well, I like what you said, because the kids, you know, when they start to learn to do something that they like to do already, like
it's fun.
Yeah, that's fun, because I remember I hated running, and I still hate running, but I loved cycling. You know, so, but I didn't find that out through the process of, you know, my friends and learning how to ride a bike. So, you know, what are some exercises that maybe the kids that you think, you know, should start taking up versus Xbox and PlayStation? Not that there's anything wrong with that entirely, but
you know what? Kids are already on Xbox playing soccer, and they're playing baseball and basketball. Put down the joystick and actually do it yourself. You know, you look up to your biggest athletes across the world, and they're your idols and your role models. The best way to become them is to do what they do. They work extremely hard every day. So if they motivate you, work on your jump shot. I mean, really work on it yourself. Not do a joystick, but your hands, your legs, your body, and have fun. Get outside and have a good time.
Awesome. Well, we thank you so very much.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time. And we can see this Sunday and Mondays, right?
That's right. It premieres January 6th
Absolutely.
and January 7th on the 6th, 9 to 11 Eastern Time, and January 7th, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much, Dolvett, for joining us this morning.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.